Folding e-bikes, immensely popular and versatile, but there are so many on the market. Which folding e-bike should you buy? In this video, I'll share with you the folding e-bikes I'd recommend to a family or friend that I've personally reviewed. Remember, if you do plan to purchase an e-bike and found this video helpful, please do us a favor and use the links in the description prior to purchase. It's a free and easy way to help support the channel. Thank you very much for your support. Plus, you'll find other valuable resources down in the description as well. And of course, if you have other suggestions of folding e-bikes for folks to consider or us to review, let us know in the comments section below. Really, the value of a folding e-bike is that it takes up a fraction of the space compared to a bike that doesn't fold. Sure, being able to store it in an apartment or just a small corner of your garage is great, but one of the biggest benefits in my experience is the ability to throw it in a tote and slide it into your vehicle. No pricey e-bike rated rack needed. There's a reason these e-bikes are popular with the RV crowd, and many will appreciate the designs of these bikes as they are more approachable for shorter riders. Let's dive in, and remember, for more detailed information, check out our full reviews on all of these folding e-bikes. Those familiar won't be surprised with the first brand featured, given they are a brand that sells only folding e-bikes. They are deserving of the 3 spots on our list. These bikes are our pick for the best affordable folding e-bikes. The newly announced Lectric Lite is priced at $799, and it also happens to be the cheapest e-bike we recommend. Now, the benefit is all in the name. It's lightweight at 46 pounds, while still boasting a 48 volt system, 300 watt nominal, 720 watt peak motor. The battery is admittedly small at 7.8 amp hours, but we're talking about a bike for $800 that's also electric, capable of taking you to speeds up to 20 miles per hour. The Lite is best suited for those on a budget or those who really value having a lighter weight e-bike. Otherwise, the next step up is the tried and true Lectric XP 2.0. For $999, you get quite a bit more, including the option for the step-through shown here, more powerful 500 watt nominal, 850 watt peak motor, a 9.6 amp hour battery, paint matched fenders, rear rack, wider 3-inch tires for increased stability, increased payload capacity of 330 pounds versus 275 pounds, plus front suspension. And finally, we have the third and most expensive Lectric e-bike in the lineup, the Lectric XPremium at $1799. It has hydraulic disc brakes, dual batteries with nearly 21 amp hours of total capacity, full-size fat tires at 4 inches wide, and most importantly, the mid-drive motor. Keep in mind that just because this is called the premium, it doesn't mean it's necessarily the best. Some people prefer a more natural feeling mid-drive e-bike, others prefer the simplicity of the hub drives found on the Lectric XP Lite and XP 2.0. I highly recommend understanding the difference between the types of motors before you make your purchase. But if you do want a mid-drive e-bike, this is one of the few options under $2,000. Keep in mind, Lectric has other cargo and comfort accessories worth checking out and run sales from time to time. Check out our electric bike discounts code page to see if they're running a sale. Plus, all electric e-bikes come nearly fully assembled, folded in the box for easy setup. There are hundreds of thousands of electric riders on the road today. Chances are you've seen one yourself around where you live, and Lectric at this point is a well-established brand, hence the recommendation. Next up, we have our pick for the best looking folding e-bike that we've reviewed, the Aventon Sinch, priced at $1799. Now yes, it has Aventon smooth welds, gum-walled 4-inch tires, internal cables, integrated battery, and 2 excellent looking frame colors, but it is also well spec'd. Now technically, there is also a high step model, but my recommendation would be the step through. The bike launched in 2022 and has a 500 watt motor with a 14 amp hour battery. Up front is a RST guide fork to increase comfort wherever you plan to ride. The LCD display offers app connectivity, and mechanical brakes provide the stopping power. Unfortunately, the Sinch doesn't come with fenders or front or rear lights, though accessories are available aftermarket. Still, it's a solid pick, and one of the benefits of Aventon is there are dealerships located around the United States. Next, we have a folding e-bike from the largest e-bike seller in North America, the RadExpand 5, currently priced at $15.99. As the name implies, this is the 5th generation folding e-bike from Rad Power Bikes. The main selling points on the RadExpand 5 are, in my opinion, the superior BMX-style folding handlebars. Rad also throws in a rear rack as well as fenders. They nixed the front suspension on this model in favor of a slightly lighter weight bike at 62.5 pounds, though they did go back to 4-inch wide tires to aid in comfort. It's also offered solely in a step-through frame, and I'm a big fan of the design. The 750 watt peak motor is paired with an externally mounted 14 amp hour battery that Rad has been using in many of their e-bikes for years. As with all Rad power bikes, it's carefully tuned to be accessible to new e-bike riders. The biggest downside of this e-bike is the LED display, which is almost unheard of on an e-bike at this price point, though you can upgrade to an LCD display for $100. Still, Rad Power Bikes has built a reputation in the e-bike space, and it's an easy brand for me to recommend to friends and family. If you're looking for something a little bit more mobile, a little bit more nimble, look no further than the Brompton Electric. It's priced in the mid $3,000 range, so it's not cheap, but Brompton is kind of the gold standard when it comes to folding bikes, and I can see the allure of a bike like this for the dedicated commuter. Now on to the honorable mentions. The SnapCycle S1 is a powerful folding e-bike priced at an attractive $14.99. It's not my top pick for frame design, but the value is undeniable, and we'll be keeping an eye on the brand going forward. Next, the Espin Nesta. Unfortunately, this bike has increased in price significantly to $21.99. And with its smaller 10.5 amp hour battery, that puts it out of our top recommendations. I also think Fiido is a brand worth checking out, as they offer a bunch of folding e-bikes at all different prices. However, I haven't tested one out for myself just yet, and I thought I'd throw a future folding e-bike I'm excited for into the hat because I've been so impressed with the company so far. Electric Bike Company's Model F will launch in September 2022, and I'm excited to get my hands on one for review. Check out the links in the description to all these e-bikes to help support the channel and maybe even save some money with discount codes. And let me know in the description what other folding e-bikes you think should be included in this list. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.